G'day, g'day, g'day. Hello to everybody joining me for the latest live stream that I'm doing for Puzzle Combat. In this one, we've got our weekly raid tournament, which is ongoing at the moment. There's final day left in this one. I'm on completely the wrong screen. There we go. So we're on the tournament screen now. So we can see it's the final day. There is 6 hours, 58 minutes left in this one. The tournament itself, it is a charged attack raid tournament. So it's going pretty alright. It just means that all of the hero special skills have been set to fast charge speed. So specifically that is charge speed 65, yep. I think, 65. Which puts them in the fast bracket, and it's like 9, or it's the borderline on 8 tiles to charge. So it's just ticked up into 8 tiles to charge. If you had gotten a 64 charge speed, it would have been 9 tiles. So in order to bump it up to the next bracket above, so 7 tiles to charge, you need to drop it down or add a speed gun, which is a plus 7 weapon to it, in order to drop it by 1 more tile. So yeah, it's going pretty alright. I've copped 4 defeats so far. Oh, yeah, and it's also 4-star limited and no blue heroes. So yeah, so far it's going pretty okay. I've had 3 losses in attack, with 1 loss remaining before I'd have to buy back in. It's not doing too bad overall. I don't mind the charged attack ones. In terms of my defense, you can see it right there. So I've got Blunderbuss, Calamity, and Nagao as my 3 red heroes, because you can't take blue. And then I doubled up on 8-bit. So one of my friends around the place calls it a 16-bit defense. So yeah, I've got another 8-bit that I'm working on as well. So, you know, who knows? Maybe I'll be able to make it a 24-bit defense, which should be pretty alright. The weapons are all very wrong. I obviously didn't pay much attention to the weapons when I set it all up. I probably should have put a dodge gun on Calamity, given that she's my tank. Blunderbuss and Nagao, I probably would have... Actually, no, Nagao could have had the dodge gun that I've got. Probably another dodge on Calamity, and then a speed gun on 8-bit, on Blunderbuss here. My 2 8-bits, I probably should have equipped the Triss Vector to them both, or better yet would have been the Liquefier, which is a dodge gun. But yeah, obviously didn't pay much attention to the weapons. It hasn't made too much of a difference. So if we switch over to the defense view, on day 1 I ended up with a D grade, then it bumped up to a C grade on day 2, thanks to these couple wins. Then Synergy and a couple others attacked me on day 3, which dropped me down to D grade, and then I got a couple more wins and losses over the last bit. So it's pretty well been hovering around a D and a C grade since the beginning. So yeah, don't know, probably would have been a little bit better if I'd put some more thought into the weapons, but just didn't manage to do it. Cool, so we've got, that's the defense side of things. In attack, actually I'll just check, yep, still got space in my raid chest. In attack, as I said, done alright, lost 3 so far, which without this day's attacks has put me on 2069th place. End of each of the days, I've sort of been hanging around about the 150 mark kind of region, 150 to 250 region, so comfortably inside the top 1% at that rate. So top 1% cutoff is about 850th. That's kind of region, kind of is the cutoff on top 1%. So yeah, we'll just kick straight into these fights. I say straight into after having talked away for the last however long. So yeah, oh, this is another pirate. So I've faced a couple pirates actually so far in this this one. So oops, switch to the right one. Alright, so, hey Anna, we'll jump, well, where am I even going? Going all over the place. Alright, let's go for this one. Blunderbuss tank with the double purple flanks, which does help because this is sort of the team I've been attacking with the whole time. We've got the 2 8-bits, which is very powerful. Wyatt, who is a great healer. Ox does charge control, and I added Rex in there. I swap him in and out based on if there's a counter-attack hero there. Because yeah, counter-attack is actually quite lethal in the 4-star arenas. So we'll just pick up the yellow match, bit of dodging going on, which my defense had dodge on it. Cool. So that's a very nice little cascade there. I will just do this, and I'm gonna send the charge onto Rana, and then I'm just going to then cleanse off that attack buff from Blunderbuss with Rex, and that should just about finish this fight off. So a nice little run of yellow tiles, which is great. And there we have it. So first one done and done. Apologies, Roche. That was yeah, a little bit rough. Very favourable board. Alright, Roman from the Alliance Peaceful Sky. Russian Alliance, obviously translated. I'm not really going to change my attack because I've still got the triple yellow against Rana and then the Dispel of Rex to get rid of the counter attack. So probably going to make this red-blue match here, which will get me a green cascade, and hoping for an auto yellow match, but I didn't quite get it, but we got it in the next turn. Nice little yellow match cascade in there. Just target Hertzfeld, not for any particular reason, but just because there is a bit of a logjam on that left side with the 2 heroes still in play. And now we should be able to just wipe off Grizzle, and then finish off... No, not quite getting rid of Grizzle. That's right, we'll get him now. And then that's that. So, another one. Charge attack fights are usually very short ones, just because everything is set to charge speed fast. It does make for yeah, some fun, interesting fights, provided you've got the right heroes, but it can also turn into a very drawn-out process, as you've probably experienced yourself if it gets into a bit of a healer fight, because healer on healer doesn't tend to work out so well. Vlad, or specifically Vlad 71. I don't know if there are 70 other Vlads in the game, but this is Vlad 71. A lot of yellow tiles, so hopefully this fight should be another quick and relatively painless one. So that probably will not. Okay, I thought that would trigger Foxtrot into firing, but we'll get it this turn. And I'm just, basically I had the yellow match there, but I was trying not to make the yellow match myself, waiting for it to cascade in. The real reason for that is basically if I can get the yellows to cascade in, it increases the damage that they do. But I'm sort of running out of non-yellow matches I can make to... So there, you can see there it says plus 20% attack, and that was because it was a 3x cascade. But I think I'm just going to have to go for my tiles now. Alright, Pipluck's gone. Pipluck is actually an interesting hero. She can be quite damaging, but if you're not careful and you spit out some buffs, you'll actually end up hurting yourself because she steals charge if a hero gains a buff. So it's one I keep forgetting about, and I am constantly yeah, hurting myself in attack. So something a little different here. I've not seen too many yellow tanks, definitely not seen too many subs in this tournament. It could be quite interesting. I kind of want to shift my attack up, but I also don't, because it's been working quite well so far with this triple yellow. But triple yellow against 2 yellow defending heroes could be a little bit suicidal. Right, we'll go for a change up. We're going to switch to by power. Right, so we've got Lindsay for charge control. Who else we got? Orochi, and probably Orochi again. Yeah, they're all 60s. Holden, I suppose. Alright, we'll go with this. I'm just going to switch that gun over. The downside to using purple attackers is they're actually fairly limited in the weapons that you've got available. In purple, you don't have a dodge gun, you don't have a speed gun in the 4 stars. You just there's crit and there's this bleed weapon that I attached to Orochi. What are we gonna do? This green will cascade in the yellows, but it's not going to get me anywhere with purples. Let's just get rid of the yellow and hope for some purple match. No purple match. That's unfortunate. Alright. So we'll just grab those purple tiles and now hopefully be able to... Alright, what do we got? Charge control here. And we'll just double down on the left, I think. Oh, missed. Excellent. A little bit lucky. Alright. Blunderbuss is about to fire again. That won't get him. Her. It. That hurt. That hurt a lot. I'm not getting purples. I need purples. It's probably my best chance. And I got blues. Alright, lost blunder white, which means that I'm probably on the fast track to losing this fight now, unless something very drastic happens to change things up. But I can't see me pulling this one back. I don't have my healer, I've got everyone on low health. Blunderbuss is in full swing, they're not missing very much, which is irksome, to say the least. And I'm not getting tiles to float onto the heroes on the other side. Right, we lose Orochi. Managed to survive with, but unless we can get this to fire. Yep. Not entirely surprising. That is unfortunately my 4th defeat. It does land me top 1% for now. Where does that land me on the leaderboard is really the question. 487th. So it's not securely in. So I think I'm not going to do the continue because I've only got 1 attack left. So I'm not going to continue at this stage. I will quickly just bust out a couple raids to fill that chest. But for now, I'm just going to leave it for now. Alright, red tiles and yellow tiles. No red tiles and no yellow tiles either. Alright, Shock is actually kind of a really cool hero. If you've got Shocker and you haven't leveled him, I would recommend leveling him. Purely because of this 2 skills, mainly the second skill here. So the second skill, you can see it says Wrath, Shield of Wrath. So the really interesting thing with this one is the minus 27% defense. Most heroes that do defense down, they do static numbered defense down, which, you know, on some heroes it works out being really great, other heroes it's a lot less. But yeah, with percent based defense down, especially against things like war machines, it's very powerful because, you know, the War Machine has an unknown quantity of defense, and if you do play with the two of them, you will see that the defense buff, or the defense down, works better, or your tile damage, sorry, is better. Sorry, I'm a little bit distracted trying to deal with something on the side at the same time. Yeah, the defense buff works better with the percentage based on War Machines than it does with a static number, which kind of indicates that the defense stat is quite large on those occasions. Alright, Iridium BR from Lava Joe, or Lava Jato. Let's just switch to a different team. Ooh. Blunderbuss can grab another talent node. Alright, so that's probably as far as I'm going to push Blunderbuss in her talent tree. I might give her the plus 19 node as well, because it is, like, I've built her to be defense HP stats, basically because I use her mostly on War Machines, and hitting some of the bigger War Machines with a 4-star hero can be quite painful. They don't really survive too many hits. So I'm just holding Emma's until I've gotten Blunderbuss charged, just like that, because now we can play Whack-A-Mole with the double Emma and watch the damage flow. Alright, we'll get rid of Hairwear, and now we just got to pick off Terminus. There we go. Good morning, Draco, as well. Thanks for the good luck. It's a little bit too late on that front in the tournament. Didn't quite make it through my 5 hits, but, you know, doesn't matter too much because, as I said, we're sitting top 1% at this stage. So yeah. Alright, let's have a look at what we get in a Challenger tier chest. Fortune Crate, Recon Emblem, and food. Normal sort of stuff. So that does, I think, make the 5th Fortune Crate. The 1 Recon Emblem is 9th. Oh no, only the 2nd. I'm a long way off that. 10 loot tickets. Can't complain too much about that. But yeah, so yeah, there's pretty much about it for this stream. Sorry, I've been a little bit distracted with some other stuff, but yeah, can see we've managed to stick top 1% at this stage. I will be keeping an eye on it because we are it's probably only about midway down the top 1%, and I do have one more attack in hand. So at this stage, I'm not going to pay 75 gold just to buy back in at this stage. I do want to stay top 1% because top 1% has this 15% chance for class emblems, compared to top 5%, which has only 50 class emblems. So I will try to stay top 1% for that reason. The promotion materials is much of a muchness on either option, so it's really just for the emblems that we're looking to stay nice and high. But yeah, that's pretty well it for this one. Good luck with your own tournament attacks and stuff. So I will catch you guys all in the next video. Hopefully that should be some more war hits. So we'll see you then. Who actually do we have matched in war? We got the Bearded Lumberjacks again. So usually a good fight there. So I'll catch you guys all in that video. Until then, stay safe, happy gaming. I'll catch you then. Bye.